When I was younger, I think I was 13 years old. I had my first surgery. I had fallen and I had a compound fracture. And so I needed to have surgery to correct it, and I was terrified. And I had a nurse anesthetist that did mine, or a CRNA. And she told me, she's like, you know what, I'm going to be there every single step of the way. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be the last face that you see before you go under. I'm going to be there throughout your entire surgery, keeping you safe. And then I'm going to be the first face that you see when you wake up. I'm going to be there through all of it. And for whatever reason, that made me so calm. And I was like, okay, I'm ready. And when I woke up, I was like, okay, when are we doing this? And she's like, well, it's already done. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. But I guess years later, I continued thinking back to that moment. And I was like, you know, I want to be there for somebody when they are at their most afraid, most vulnerable, and I want to make it an okay experience. That's why I want to become a CRNA or nurse anesthetist down the road. But in the step to get there, I want to just be there for my patients. So far, I'd have to say it would be fundamentals with senior instructor Sue Davis. It's not just reading a textbook. And then she teaches you how to actually apply it to real life. Sue actually teaches you why you're learning it. She teaches you why, she teaches you how, and then you teach it back to her. And then you actually get to do it. And then we go into the sim lab and we practice, and then we practice on each other. And then we got to go to the hospitals. I go in and I take care of a patient throughout the day. I can't do everything, but I do a lot. And it's been really cool to give injections and be able to assess a patient and listen to somebody's heart and actually know what you're listening for. And she taught us that. And so I think it's so exciting. I feel like a nurse. So her class has been my favorite so far, and she's an incredible instructor. When we got to watch kind of what we're going to be doing this semester, our instructors went in, and the number one thing I could see was their compassion for the patients. Like, they didn't know exactly what was going on with the patients when they entered the room, but they asked questions and they were compassionate, and they sat and they talked and they explained. And I feel like the patients just got a much better experience from that. I'd say that this program has been extremely rewarding. I just feel every single day that I go to class, I feel like at the end of this program, I will be competent enough to care for a patient and know what I'm doing. This program is setting us up for success. And when I leave clinical each day, I feel like I am on cloud 9. And I got to take care of some incredible patients. I got to take away a patient's pain. And I realized that all of those hard, long hours that I've put in are completely worth it.